Alright guys, welcome back to another Command & Conquer 3 Kane video commentary. That's right, we have the grand finals of the October 20th tournament. The new maps tournament on 1.02 plus, and it's pretty crazy grand final series here. We saw Bonus through make it through against Bravo 3, sup yo yo. Unleashed UA managed to make it through the other side of the bracket. Okay, so I think Cyber might be in the other semi-final. I was actually in the other semi-final, obviously because Unleashed is here. He did manage to beat me 3-2. So that was unfortunate for myself there. So Unleashed is going to be facing off against Bonus through best of 7 in the grand final. So that means we're going to see a lot of maps here. We're going to be seeing at least 4 maps, or 4 of the 4 games on new maps, because you have to win 4 games to win out the series. And both sides have chosen to pick random again. Okay, so it's going to be a random in this game here. Obviously, I think they've already uploaded all the replays for this one here. Head on over to the link in the video, in the comments below. You can find all the maps, all the tournament write-up, everything like that. So let's jump in here and look at the map we're on. You're like, hey, what is this red zone? Is this unsound? No, it's Tiberium Zone. That's the name of the map, Tiberium Zone. So we have a mutant hovel, which probably no one's really interested in because mutants aren't very good. In the middle of the map here, we have a blue field down here, ungrown, same as up there. And as you can see, if we scroll down to this area here, we're going to find, who do we have here? We have Unleashed UA. He's dealt a Nod faction. I'm going to try to scroll around here. Looks like he's not vanilla. But you have your starting field here in this corner. There's a fair bit of Tiberium exposure here, heavy red zone obviously. There's an entryway to the base over here. There's some slopes down there. We have an expansion over here. Again, slopes down here. There is a spike just here. There is a field over here. That's not actually it's not very heavily grown, is it? So I guess, oh, was that lightning? I think we have lightning on this map. Again, as you can see, there's a lot of pathways. It's pretty hard to give you a comprehensive view of this map while I'm trying to show you what these guys are doing. Bonus through is not, because we can see some scouts there. They both appear to have a spike at their disposal just down in this cabin here. Again, it's all mirrored because it's a tournament map. It's going to be Nod versus Nod. Again, there is definitely lightning on this map. I saw a flash there, so that's some pretty cool weather effects there by Predator. It's going to be a pretty classy map. Again, this one didn't really get played at all, obviously, because people, it's very heavy red zone. It's got a lot of entryways. It's something that you're really not quite sure what to do. As you see, there's a ton of ramps and entryways down into the bottom area there, and sloping down into these field areas as well. So it's going to be very interesting. We have scouts facing off here. Looks like Bonus through is Unleashed managing to win out there. But oh no, Bonus through did get skipped through. Again, they're very dark colors. So pink versus, I guess pink isn't dark, but it's a little bit hard to see what factions they are. Looks like Unleashed, is he going? No, he's going double ref, and he placed his refinery there, so Bonus through can see it. If he placed it back here, Bonus through might not have been sure if there were bikes or an operations center, but because he saw the second ref being placed, he knows, hey, at least I don't have to worry about a flame rush, because he would have an operations center instead of that. But he's moving down here now, and he's starting to take out these scouts. Bonus through knows what's going on. Looks like he's got another one there. Oh no, that's Bonus through's buggy. Sorry. So it is pretty hard to see. The lighting on this map's pretty dark. I mean, it's a red zone, so it's supposed to be pretty dark. And looks like Bonus through's going to lose that scout, but he knows there's at least one bike out. And again, I think Unleashed just wanted to make him think, hey, I'm going bikes, but he only has one bike. Let's see if Bonus through took the bait. No, he didn't. Pumping out his 5th harvester. His MCV is on the move, and he's moved almost all the way over here. Not quite far enough. He needs to get a little bit further out there because his ref's going to be placed about here, which is not ideal. So going to that expansion first. I think it encourages you to go to this expansion first because this field isn't fully grown, or I guess he would in that case be moving down here. It's just as far, I reckon. But yeah, we have bikes coming out from Bonus through. Pretty crazy. Best of 7. Let's see what happens. Bonus through setting up a harvester over there. Plants down the refinery. Of course, he can't place it as close as he wants. So that could be... this field is wide open to harassment for Unleashed. And when he sees the refinery there, he's going to be like, hey, I've got some serious potential to harass this later on. That one attack bike coming through and it's going to be destroyed. So he's going to see that Bonus through has some of his own bikes as well. Again, trying to get used to the map while we're watching the game, because of course you're like, wow, this game, a lot of pathways, like I said, or this map, a lot of pathways. So let's see how it goes. Still got some lightning sparking out there as well, and force firing the ground, trying to control group. Obviously, Unleashed UA has double war factory. And did he move his MCV? Yeah, he's moving his far out. He's moving it all the way over here. Pretty classy, I guess, trying to defend out this area here. This area here, place his refineries with the back facing there. Very easy to defend this area, I could imagine, because as you can see, you've got this slope here. You can defend the high ground. Always easy to defend the high ground. We've got some bikes moving through now, and it looks like it's going to be mutual destruction for both of these guys, Bonus through and Unleashed trading. Had a fair amount of bikes. Maybe Bonus through came out a little bit ahead. Is that Unleashed bike? Oh no, that's Bonus through's bike again. It looked a little bit like it was a pink one, but no. Bonus through may have come out slightly ahead. No harvesters. I don't think any harvesters went down there. and Bonu has a few infantry units here. Meanwhile, Unleash has got more guys out and about. Looks like he might have taken some blue tib because there's a little bit missing from the right-hand side, so maybe just clearing that up. But there's some missing from that side as well, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the way it's grown. Bikes all over the place. How am I supposed to? I don't even know. Like, it's blue versus pink, and the lighting's so dark. I can hardly make out who's winning in these fights here. But it looks like Bonu is pulling these buggies back now. He's got some infantry to defend, so he's going to be liking that because the bikes can't really do anything against the infantry. Takes a swing at the power plant, actually. Now starting to take a swing at the buggies, overkilling that bike pretty heavily there, Unleashed, but it's not going to matter because he's still got some superiority here. He's going to take out these buggies as well. I mean, they're really just tanking units, and to take those out while there's no bikes is pretty cool. But more rockets here. Bonu is going to be able to clean up that refinery placement. Oh man, that refinery. Look how far away from the field it is. Bonu obviously placed that in a hurry. Maybe he placed it there to avoid one clicks, because otherwise he would have to place it right next to this refinery, because that's where his build radius limits him. So that was not good placement by Bonu. And I think Unleashed UA, he's only just got his expansion down though. Now he does have a lot more bikes out and about, and again that shows he still has some units down here. So they're Bonu units. So Unleashed must have some units somewhere else, because surely he wouldn't be that far behind. He has had a lot more bikes than what Bonu has. And he's got Scorp tanks. He's got a lot of Scorp tanks. He's got about 10 of them out already, and he's putting some buggies in there for extra tanking because they're only $500. Very cheap to get those out. More buggies coming out now from Unleashed UA. So he's moving out. He doesn't have an operations center. He's got a power plant. He's got a defense structure there. He's bringing across another harvester, starting to get the economy going. And again, it's pretty good timing for Unleashed because he's had a lot more units. He's still got a lot more units, and his economy is starting to come along fine, especially with Bonu's placement. He does have 4 harvesters here, but it's going to be pretty tough. And now Bonu is probably going to lose his spike here. Unleash is just like, well, this is very easy to kill. I mean, he's in kind of a death channel here, but that's not going to matter. And guess it does definitely look like Bonu is taking blue tib, and he has been taking blue Tiberium. So that's pretty good. We've got a battle marker over here, and bikes and buggies moving in, and these harvesters are totally undefended for Unleashed UA, and he loses both of those guys. They both go down. What are the Scorpion tanks doing? They're actually pulling all the way back to base. Oh no, there's Obelisk there, so they kind of have to pull back. Infantry kind of tearing them up now. That bike buggy army actually moving away. There's bikes, buggies here, but again, who is who? Pretty hard to tell. Looks like Bonu is actually pulling back here again, and he's going to try to save his force there, but the Scorp tank army is really all that he's got left for Unleashed here. There's an avatar here now. That's going to be a bit of a pain, especially if these bike buggy choose to engage, because yeah, this avatar can just take so many rounds from the Scorpion tanks before going down, and with the bikes here, they should be able to clean up, and Unleashed UA is losing most of his forces here. That is not good at all. Those guys there going down. He does actually get the avatar. Oh, he's actually still got quite a few Scorpion tanks left over. I didn't even realize that. He's got quite a few there. Another battle marker coming down here. There's a harvester here, which is probably going to be picked off. What do you call it? Bonu just moving through, powering down the ref before the harvester comes out. It's a good idea, because otherwise it will just be lambs to the slaughter for this year. Gets dozer blades, sells off the operations center because he kind of is probably in pretty serious need for money. But he did clean up all of his blue fields, so that's why Unleashed has got a fair bit of units here. 2 bikes managed to make it through, but I'd imagine there's another. Oh no, it's a harvester. It is a harvester. Oh, Tib Vane comes out. Tib Vane comes out, wrecking a vast majority of the Scorpion tank army. That harvester just managing to survive. So Bonu bringing out some of the 1-clicks here. Unleashed still has a ragtag force of Scorpion tanks. Need to get some repairs on them, and now he's starting to sell up and recycle his base because he needs harvesters, and he needs them fast. And they are being rebuilt. How many has he got? He's got 1 that's going back to his main, which is not too good. Although maybe he pulled it off the line because Bonu does have a bike here, and these buggies or these Scorpion tanks should try to respond. But Unleash is in a pretty serious position at the moment. He needs to recover his economy now. It is a reasonable distance. So that was actually a decoy, sorry. So maybe it's there just to keep eyes for a Catalyst. But Catalyst probably wouldn't achieve much at the moment because there's almost no harvesters here. But Bonu hasn't actually mined much of this field. And again, this field here, there may have been an attack I missed, because Bonu only has 1 ref here, and there's a lot of Tiberium. So oh geez, there's the Catalyst. There's the Catalyst. I think he might have snared a harvester as well. So Unleashed UA is not going to be very happy about that. I think he's going for another refinery. That power plant does stand. We have 2 avatars here with some rockets, and he sells off most of his main. But I reckon Unleashed should be able to clean. Oh, actually no, there's 2 more avatars coming, and Unleashed UA is going to have to go for infantry. He really can't hope to outclass his avatars with any kind of armor at all. He's just too far behind in that retrospect there. Sending out some rocket squads here. He's got maybe half dozen squads there, and trying to get his economy back up now. He's got 3, he's got 4, 5. He's got 5 harvesters, so if he drops another ref, he's back in the game. It's good to go. And he does drop the other ref, and he immediately transfers. Oh no, I thought he was transferring a harvester, but maybe not. But he's definitely cranking on the economy here. He just needs some more infrastructure. He needs to get the war factories down. He's actually going for a barracks as well. He's kind of stuck in this corner, so it's going to allow Bonu to really do what he wants for a while. Bonu going for a lot of avatars. He moved his MCV down to this field, dropped one refinery, and now he's on the move again. But really, moving his MCV to this blue field is not worth it, I don't reckon. It's definitely not worth it at the moment. I mean, there's probably only just $3,000 worth of tib there at the moment, and Unleashed UA is going to lose his forces here. Might want to go for some infantry upgrades here. And again, oh no, he's not going for a refinery, he's going for something else. Does he have a second MCV? No, he's got his tech center down, of course. He's had that for a while. Just have these obelisks of light here defending out. There's a few units from Unleashed UA moving into this field. Again, he's going to realize there's a lot of Tiberium still there, and he's going to back out with these Scorp tanks. I really hope Unleashed isn't going to try to go. No, he's going to try to go for infantry upgrades, which is definitely the way to go about it, because he's going to be up against some serious armor here from Bonus Route, and he's going to try to take this building, I think. No, not quite. And no, he does manage to get the building, but of course it's going to be instantly destroyed. Unleashed is spread out a little bit. He's a little bit too spread out for my liking here. He's going to have to try to defend this. His infantry upgrades are not yet done. I kind of hope he's got Tiberium Infusion done first, because I reckon that's going to benefit him a little bit more in this engagement. One of them should be done shortly. No, he goes for Cabals, but still that's going to help him against any infantry Bonus Route has. But again, Bonus Route's going to have to pull back here because he's up against a lot of rockets and he's getting shot in the rear armor here. So look at all the damage the rockets do to the rear armor of the avatars. That's definitely a big weakness for them. He may be able to pick off one of them, and I think, yeah, he's definitely going to snare one. But again, aside from that one there, he might want to finish off the Husk. And Husk kind of fell into the landscape a bit there, but he does manage to take it out. Bonus Route does have a refinery down here scoring blue Tiberium. But I mean, Unleashed, is he going for the expansion? No, he's still got plenty of Tiberium here. And an Avatar wandering out into the open, and he's going to be pretty happy about that. He's going to be able to kill that one there. And of course, he has both of his infantry upgrades. He might be able to just recapture that Husk as well. It's very close. Unleashed UA going for the expansion. Has his second upgrade. Might want to sell off. Oh, Cloaking Field snares all of that infantry squad. Oh, everything went down from Unleashed UA. That whole infantry squad just got vaporized by the Cloaking Field. So again, Cloaking Field coming in handy for that there. This buggy, no match for the infantry force here. There's a few Scorpion tanks still here as well, just to assist with cleaning up things like these buggies, because obviously the buggies can't do anything against those few Scorpion tanks. And he's dropping down the Shredder turrets now, and Bonus Route just having a little bit of trouble pushing down the slope. So normally you see pushing up the slope, obviously going to be impossible for Unleashed at the moment, but he can't actually get down the slope either. Again, you can't build structures on the slopes and you can't deploy your MCV on the slope, so the only way to really get down here is to actually move your MCV. That's what he's doing now, and he fences it straight away. Avatar is up by Unleashed, obviously reclaiming the one on the ground there, and he's trying to pump out some more infantry, I believe. But again, he's trying to sit back with these Shredder turrets here. I think, yeah, Unleashed is going to have to fall back. This is a problem. Oh, a lot of units going down here. Avatar shooting from the high ground, so now he's working it to his advantage. But again, laser capacity is done, so these buggies can be pretty good. But again, the infantry, there's just too many infantry units here. And swinging around and slam the avatars. The avatars are almost useless in this fight because they really can't do a lot, if anything, to these infantry units. And again, Bonus Route trying to push down here. He's got his MCV down here, so he's trying to spam Shredder turrets, which is the way to go about it. Unleashed is mining off this base down here now, but his MCV is under attack. He's probably putting down some more units. He might be able to pop down a stealth power maybe, just to give himself a hand, but yeah, he can definitely take out the avatars. It's just he's got to watch out for the enemy infantry units. Bonus Route has no upgrades on the infantry, so he's got no hallucinogenic grenades. Building militant squads is not a good idea, because as he continues to build them, he does actually reclaim that avatar, nice work. As he continues to build them, Unleashed is just forcing them or making them turn on one another. But I think Unleashed is going to run out of steam here. The infantry are holding on for quite some time. He did put an engineer into the MCV just to hold it a little bit longer, but now more avatars starting to fall. Those ones there going down as well. And oh, Cloaking Field, he gets hit again with the Cloaking Field, and that wipes out that defensive line. Another engineer inside the MCV. So this is actually a pretty good game here from both these guys. The avatars though, their power is just so strong, and there's an obelisk here as well. And Unleashed UA is going to have to deploy, or he's going to have to put out. No, he goes down. Unfortunately, that was a pretty cool game by those two players on this map. That was definitely interesting. For the first time I've seen that map, that was a pretty sweet game. I don't think we can deny both players put on quite a show for us, but that was very good. Don't really know what to say, because that's a map I honestly, looking at it, I just didn't really know what was going to work, how it was going to go down. Bonus Route managed to make avatars work pretty well. Again, essentially there's a lot of choke points, but at the same time there's a lot of open ground for fights, so it's just one of those really interesting maps. I can see why a lot of people were scared of it, but nonetheless it produced a pretty good game, and I hope it can produce some more if it gets played a little bit. We'll see how it goes. It might be horribly broken, we just don't know. That was only the first game, but the first game was cool, so I definitely liked that game there. So 13 minutes 21 seconds, so not too bad. We had 2.27 kill death ratio to Bonus Rue, 0.41 to Unleashed UA, obviously going for infantry at the end there. Went for a lot of vehicles, switched around to the infantry because he fell behind, and he held out quite a long time with infantry squads there. Bonus Rue doing pretty good to try to counter that, obviously causing him some hassles, but getting the MCV into a position that really hurt Unleashed. If he hadn't gone for the MCV push, Unleashed definitely would have held out and the game would have been back on the table. But 130,000 to Bonus Rue, only 100,000 for Unleashed. He did get clicked pretty hard, but I mean, the bike attacks from Bonus Rue, they landed, they hit their targets. They landed their marks, where Unleashed, he couldn't do anything with his bike buggy. I don't think he killed any harvesters in that game. Not what I saw, unless there was an attack on the top field I missed out. Again, Bonus Rue took quite a while to clean up his main field. But if we go up here, yeah, Unleashed definitely making a game out of that one there. But here you go. This is really where he got clicked and he just fell behind, and Bonus Rue just enjoyed this very big cushion there, about $30,000 from the 8-minute mark onwards. He was cruising ahead, and Unleashed did a really good job. Did what he needed to do to try to get back in the game, but unfortunately, he just took a little bit too much damage there. And Bonus Rue is going to take game 1 in this best of 7 grand final series. Bonus Rue is up 1-0 against Unleashed UA. We got the next game coming up for you right now. Alright guys, welcome back to the next game. Game number 2 in the tournament grand final series. That's right, we got the grand final series here now. We're in game number 2. Bonus Rue took a nice victory on Tiberium Zone. Is that what it was called? Far out, I hope so. Predator's going to kill me if I got that name wrong. But anyway, interesting map. Produced a pretty good game. I really enjoyed that first game of the final series. Bonus Rue managing to come out on top for a 1-0 advantage here. Let's see if he can keep the momentum in his favour, or if Unleashed can start to make some ground again. It's only the first game. You need 4 to win because it's a best of 7, so there's plenty of time to make up in this tournament series. I hope you're all enjoying these casts because it's been awesome casting this final series and the new maps tournament as well. Anyway, we've got Bonus Rue selecting Nod, and Unleashed UA, he select Traveller 59 this time, so he's going to be playing full power. That's right, full power. And this is going to be Bonus Rue playing as a cyan color. He's going to be Nod Vanilla. Again, he does love his Nod Vanilla. And if we jump over here, we're going to see Unleashed UA. He's got the portal down there now. Looks like he's going for a rest, so no fast legs. He's like, all right, let's just chill on the fast legs. And, oh, he built 2 assimilators. Is he going for a 3rd assimilator? I think he may be going for a 3rd assimilator. What are you doing, Unleashed? There's only 3 spikes on this map. And here come the buzzer swarms as well. We've got a battle marker down here. Again, he's against Nod Vanilla, so they don't really have very powerful anti-infantry. Bonus Rue, where's your engineer, buddy? Oh no, it's already there. I was like looking for it. He must have been on the other side of the spike, but he has got his spike. Unleashed UA about to take his spike as well. You can see he's just chilling there. Manages to snare it. Now, what are these assimilators doing? There's one up the top. Bonus Rue has no scouts here. Unleashed is going to be fine. The other one appears to be heading to the bottom spikes. I'm not sure how well that's going to go. He's got double swarm here, that's so he can definitely... Oh, he tries to pull the other one back. That was pretty clever. That was pretty clever by Unleashed, but unfortunately he still lost it. But he cleared out the scouts, so that doesn't matter. Oh, he lost the assimilator. He lost the assimilator. That's not good. I think Bonus Rue, yeah, he's going for a buggy because he knows... I think he might think that Fast Legs is on the way because he's seen the assimilators there. The other one... Oh, he better stop. He better stop moving, but I don't think Unleashed can see into the fog. And he's going to lose his 2nd assimilator. Oh, that's not good. 2 assimilators down for Unleashed UA, so he's not going to be enjoying that very much at all. On Tournament Alpine, he hasn't even got his 2nd ref down. He's about to place it, but Bonus Rue already has a 2nd ref down, and he doesn't have another harvester. Okay, so he may be up to something. There may be some bikes somewhere. There's a buggy here, or maybe he got scared of Unleashed and decided to draft more buggies. Well, not draft buggies, build buggies, but there's one here. I can't see where else Bonus Rue has any forces. He's low on power. Don't you just hate that? You check to see what map vision they can look at, and he's on low power, so he's got 3 harvesters out now. He's going for another 2 to get his 5 and 2 up, so he's just ecoing nice and well here. Unleashed UA can see almost nothing on the map. He's got 1 building. No, there's nothing even there. He has nothing under his control, so he's pretty blind. Again, you don't really want to be blind against a Nod faction. He has infused that Seeker tank with a buzzer swarm just to aid him. Meanwhile, Bonus Rue has a scouting squad down here, and oh, look at that disc tree. If you double tap the center map button, it does remove that that little glitch where you can see all the way it is on there. So thank you whoever mentioned that. I just tried it out then. Normally I move and spin the map around there just so I can get the full extent there. But Bonus Rue is going to expand down to the backside. Again, if you're going for this expansion, you might as well go around the backside. But if you're going for the center one, you might as well go down the guts. Again, going for the center one's powerful because if you mine there, you can fall back in the late game to this really easy to defend field. But at the same time, it's a bit of a risk. We have the Buzzer Swarm actually getting killed before he can de-garrison the squad, so he's not going to be happy about that. He does snare a bike kill though, so that wasn't too bad for Unleashed, I guess. At least he made something out of it. Buggy is going to be moving on now. What is Unleashed going to be doing? He's got double portal and he's going for fast legs. He's actually just got fast legs, so this is interesting. I guess maybe he feels he's behind, so he needs to do something. Normally if Traveler are going to fast leg, they'll open fast leg and then they'll just continue following it up, because it's a reasonably good strategy for the faction. But no, he's going to move out with these guys. There is a big group over here. This Buggy's going to see them, and oh, nice reaction time there from Bonus Roo, pulling back straight away. There is blue Tib missing. Is that going to be from Bonus Roo? I'm not sure who's been stealing blue Tiberium, but someone has been. I think it may have been Bonus Roo. I doubt it would have been Unleashed, but he's going to clean up some of these Buggies here. I actually want to jump back and see. No, Unleashed UA has a Harvester on its way back, so Unleashed was stealing blue Tib. I think he needed to do that as well. It's like, hey, I need some serious cash to get back in this game. He's not really out of the game, but he's down a little bit, so he figured if he took some blue Tib, that would even it out. But Unleashed going to take this, probably destroy the spike again. Very easy for Traver to cap units like this because they have such fast assimilators, but I guess he just feels that the best thing to do right now is to destroy it and at least force a response out of Bonus Roo. Meanwhile, Gunwalker down here, more Disintegrator squads. Buggy's trying to do their best to clean them up, but it's not going to be enough. Is there a Assimilator on its way? Oh, far out. Far out. There's a lot of Disintegrators moving through the middle of the map here now. I think Unleashed might be waiting for a multi-prong attack. These three power plants are pretty vulnerable if Unleashed can get off this double-pronged attack, but he's going to move down here. No, he decides to just pull back. There's I did see an air tower just get dropped down, so Venoms are going to be on the way for Bonus Roo, but he needs a lot of anti-infantry here now, and he's got the Shredder turrets, he's got the Buggies, and oh, massive cloaking field annihilates all those Disintegrator squads. Look at all the dead Disintegrators there, and that was expensive for Bonus Roo, but I guess he probably needed to do it. These squads going to get cleaned up now, and there's Venoms out, so this is not looking good for Unleashed UA. He's been countered pretty hardcore in this game, and now Bonus Roo has a ton of Buggies out, and he's just going to straight up engage this fight. And again, he could just pull back, but yeah, he's going to lose a few Buggies. The Disintegrators, you can see, once they get to the Buggies, they can really work them pretty quickly. Lightning Spike goes down. Fair bit of Buggies went down there for Unleashed. He'll be pretty happy that they actually got some damage in there, but nonetheless, he's going to lose this base here. That one Venom's going to get shot down by the Gunwalker. Of course, these units are pretty useless against the Gunwalker, but it's just overwhelming force now, taking out the lone unit there. Few Disintegrators chilling over here. Unleashed UA has managed to score the spike, so he's got 2 spikes at his disposal. Whoa, where did these guys come from? He's got a few Seeker tanks here. I would have liked to cast the lightning spike over here so it could help harass the harvesters, but nonetheless, the Seeker tank's going to move back over here. Unleashed, I guess, keeping Bonus Roo busy, allowing you to get dual expansion down here as well, or dual refinery. And this Harvester, oh man, he was not in the right spot, so he gets taken out. Unleashed immediately pulls back. He did the damage he wanted, scored a Harvester. A few Seeker tanks have been expended there. Probably not too necessary. We've got a battle marker up here, and it looks like these forces getting chewed up by the Venoms here. He's not going to be happy about that. Again, those Venoms are probably going to be preventing Unleashed from going for his Prodigy, which is really powerful for Traveler 59, best commander unit in the game, essentially. And this one Seeker tank is a little bit too much gun weaponry here for him, and he's going to go down. Unleashed does hold. No, he doesn't hold this area. He's left the spike there. Here come the Seeker tanks. He's got 5 Seeker tanks, so if he gets those in line, yeah, he can definitely score them off, because Bonus Roo essentially only has gun damage here, and it's relatively weak gun damage, because they're vulnerable. Seekers are pretty vulnerable against gun damage, but more you're thinking along the lines of AP ammo. Against this type of gun damage, this is pretty good for them, but laser capacitors just got upgraded, so that's not good at all. No shields for the Seeker tanks, of course. They can get shard launchers. Let's see what he does about that here. A few Gunwalkers rolling in now, and Redeemer on its way out here for Unleashed, and we can see a big cloud of purple on the map. I'm going to go see what that is in just one moment, but Lasers is done. The Seeker tanks are pulling back now, and there's a lot of Disintegrators here. He's managed to pump out a fair few forces here. He's got about maybe 20 squads there. That's pretty big. I mean, I've seen much larger than that, but this might take him by surprise. Bonus Roo's got he's got the Venoms. He's going to have to use them now, but of course, he's going to bring them in line of the Seeker tanks, and the Seeker tanks should be able to take care. There's Gunwalkers here too, yeah, the Venoms, not going to want to borrow that, but again, too many laser capacitors here, and yeah, those Disintegrator squads just getting chewed up. They're just at the point of the game where they're not going to be effective anymore, and I'm not sure what Unleashed UA is going to be able to do about this. He's taking down a lot of the Venoms getting chewed up. There's really only one left. Redeemer is out though. Redeemer is out, and there you go. He's going to pull back. Still got a lot of Seeker tanks and Gunwalkers here, and M Coils is done for him as well. Obviously wanting to get that because I guess You know, at some stage, Unleash is probably going to be able to get our take. Oh, he's actually got shock troopers there as well. Fully upgraded shock troopers. No, there's no hexapod on its way just yet. So there's mechapedes on their way. They're on their way out, and Unleash UA just going to go around this battle here. These few gunwalkers going down now. Looks like Bonus making his way to the middle base. He needs fresh Tib for his war efforts, obviously. What's happening up here? It's Venoms, of course. Definitely still going to be a good unit for a Bonus in this matchup. But of course, just getting, he doesn't have too many there, and he doesn't want to go next to the Seeger tanks. Handful of shock troopers. There's not really too many here at all. Lightning Storm comes down. There's the Prodigy, and the Prodigy is going to dance. He's going to dance. There's a Storm column here as well, but oh no. Oh, it's a long way to go before that hexapod is out, and there's a Redeemer here. If Bonus just runs in, he might be able to just take this. There's a heroic buggy there as well. That Prodigy needs to look out, because there's a lot here that's going to be able to kill him. And he's just going to go straight for the Prodigy. He's going to run, but no, he's instantly vaporized by the laser venoms there. Few of them getting expended in the process, but it's not going to matter. He's going to be pretty happy. Bonus Root just pulling back here. Again, he's got a few of those shock troopers just teleporting back. But again, they might not have the power to take out the rest of the Venoms. The rest of the Venoms, though, going down now. Bonus Root might have wanted to pull those back. And I think he retreated because he had the base here. I mean, the Redeemer's almost by itself, and there was a tripod here. I guess he was a little bit worried about that getting teleported onto his Redeemer, because if it gets there, I mean, he really doesn't have much to dislodge it at the moment. There's one Mechapede just causing some problems here. And Unleashed UA, he has been scoring a fair bit of blue Tib throughout the game. And get another load of blue Tib coming in for him. Every time you get blue Tib, that is just a huge push to your economy as well, because it's so much Tiberium, so much dollars worth of Tiberium. And this one mecha going to make its way into the base. Infantry upgrades all done for Bonus. He's actually got Tib Core as well. I noticed Bonus is one of those players that when he plays this kind of style, he just gets all of his upgrades regardless whether or not he needs them. But he's got Tib Core. Again, I'm not sure what he's going to actually be using Tib Core for in this game. There's the heroic buggy out in front. He's got M cores, of course. Not choosing to go for the M. Bonus Room must be distracted. There's a Mechapede getting taken out of there. Maybe he was trying to force fire that down. Heroic buggy goes down. That was not good. That definitely could have been very helpful for him. And this cloaked Redeemer now. There are 3 Seeker tanks here, so they should be able to reveal this one here. Emp Blast goes off. No, it got destroyed just before it could happen. Mines come down. That's going to cause some serious problems for the Hexapod. And these 2 Seeker tanks here just keeping everything revealed. But no, look at that Bonus Root sniping down the Seeker tanks. And we'd see the teleporting of the Hexapod back. Hopefully you don't see too much of that throughout the game. 2 Devastators are out in the field, but of course with no stealth detection, you got to imagine how is Unleash actually going to destroy the base. Again, Tib Core is done, so they're going to be pretty vulnerable. And moving these harvesters up, and they're just like, well, I think we better get out of here. Oh, that Devastator strike, wiping out all the mines and infantry there. And as you can see, what he could do, he's got the Prodigy back out. He could phase a few Seeker tanks and just sit them in this field. They'll be impossible to kill because they're phased, and they'll be able to reveal the stealth. So he can. Oh, we got a teleport. I'm not sure where he teleported. No, he teleported over there, and the area mind controls those guys. But yeah, if he uses phase Seekers, he can use the Devastators to pick off the buildings from a distance, because otherwise his stealth tower is going to keep them hidden. He might just want to take that out first, but Bonus Root's probably got, he's got Tib Core defenses just waiting for him, and he's in range of one of those towers. You might want to move back a little bit. Doesn't have Traveler engines, so these Devastators probably not as fast as they could be. And again, this Redeemer is out in front, and Unleashed UA making he's making a game event. Oh, he teleports in. He's going to lose his Prodigy though. Oh no, the Prodigy does get it. Oh, it almost gets away. He stopped moving from him, but oh no, the Redeemer is amped, and he's got rear armor at his disposal, and he needs to get another amp off. There's a stealth tank here. He might be able to take out the tripod. Is it too late? Yeah, it's too late. He loses the Redeemer. That is massive. Bonus Root kind of needed that. The rest of these forces are a little bit vulnerable without that there. There are some disc weaponry here, and there's still some Seeger tanks to reveal the stealth, and one Devastator going to get sniped down now, but the Hexapod is here. There's a few Corruptors here, or there's at least one, but again, the Seeger tanks there, not going down, revealing all the stealth here, and Bonus Root is in big trouble. Stealth tank comes in, and I think he's going to be able to take out another one of those guys. He's got a veteran one, but yeah, all the Devastators getting picked off by this lone stealth tank, which is not getting targeted, and he manages to take out another one. We've got an assimilator running for that tripod husks. I think he's trying to get that one there. Imp goes down on the Hexapod. That's going to slow it down a little bit. I'm not sure where. No, there's 2 assimilators here, but he lost the husk. Area mind controls the units here, and that's going to allow him to. Oh no, he didn't actually get the buggy, so the Prodigy does get shot up a little bit here. Very intense. This whole battle is just focused around this field here. And Unleash is actually making something of it. That stealth tank is still going with full health. He'd be pretty close to a lead as well, and splashing down those 2 Ent buggies there. There are Ent buggies coming in now, and I think he was actually trying to run that assimilator for the War Factory, just going all in for it. We have a veteran Hexapod here now, and that stealth tank trying to take out the healing power of the corruptors. But now there's several of these Seeker tanks here for stealth detection, and oh man, he forces a cell, and he takes the obelisk as well. Oh no, bonus route. I think that was game. Oh man, the mind control power is just a little bit too long. It's so hard to crack a stealth nod in a position like this here, and I think he just managed to do it. I'm not sure if bonus route is selling out of the game or what. He just sold up the whole base. Is he trying some kind of last-ditch effort? We have some units down here. Yeah, I think he's trying to go for another Redeemer, whether or not he can get it. Oh, he's already got one, sorry. But he's got the Redeemer out. There's a few Devastators flying around. If that stealth tank is gone, did that stealth tank get taken out? I didn't even notice. But these Devastators just rolling into the base now. They're probably just going for buildings, I'd imagine. Unleash not too fussy, even if they do get shot down. Bonus Root does have the spike there. I'm not sure how long he's actually had that one for. But there's Venoms out now, and there's that stealth tank. No, that's a new stealth tank. And that Devastator is all but dead, and so is this one. Not going to be able to take out those units there. Puts a shot onto the secret shrine, causing some damage. And the Hexapod is down here now. One Corruptor does go down, so bonus route not giving up. There's one Devastator warship here, but he's firing at the refinery. Should be able to take out all the power for him as well. And now pouring some Tib Core units on, or Tib Core rockets onto this Hexapod. Might want to go for that stealth tank, but no, he's still trying to go for the Redeemer, which has no garrisons, by the way. Turns his attention to the Venoms. I guess if he can take out the Venoms, then he can get his Prodigy back here to assist the Hexapod. But Rage Gen goes off, not going to be able to give any control to the Hexapod. Probably not going to matter too much. Seeker tanks all over the place here. I'm surprised Unleashed UA has not got the shard upgrade for those, because he's had so many of them out. It will definitely benefit him to get the shard upgrade. And he's got an elite Hexapod. Bonus Root loses his Redeemer, and he is out of the game. So game 2 there, Unleashed. He was looking in a pretty bad position. It just got from bad to worse for him in terms of the attacks, but he did keep Bonus Root suppressed for that long time. And Bonus Root just plans to win when he plays like that. He plans to win in just one big engagement at the end game. And of course, Unleash actually managed to win that engagement there. Nice use of the Seeker tanks to keep the stealth revealed for him. That was a pretty good game. 14 minutes, 30 seconds, or 39 seconds. 152,000 to Unleash and 124,000 to Bonus Root. But as you can see, whoa, look at this. This is interesting. Unleashed UA actually ahead. It was actually even here for a vast majority of the game. Then at the 6-minute mark, Unleashed took off. Maybe that's because he was continually stealing blue Tiberium, and maybe this was the battle for the middle field here. But again, that's interesting that Unleashed got more money. Again, he can call in free Tiberium, so that would definitely count. A lot of Disintegrators coming out, but again, losing tons and tons of them to those support powers on the units. Only a 0.9 kill death ratio to Unleash. That's actually pretty good considering the amount of Disintegrators he lost. Bonus Root 1.04, so it's very close, very tight. But Unleash getting about $27,000 more is definitely a nice cushion in a 14-15 minute game. So Unleashed UA, that was not looking, I honestly didn't see it looking too good for him in that game, but he actually just kept pushing and again, cracking Bonus Root's middle base, that stealth Redeemer stealth base with stealth tanks, infantry, and M buggies. He did a pretty good job of that. I mean, and he used Devastators, used Seeker tanks. He teleported the Hexapod once, but he didn't phase it or do anything, so I guess that wasn't too bad considering the kind of gameplay he was actually up against. So that was definitely a good game from Unleash. He definitely kind of pushed his way through that game, and he's going to draw at level 1-1 in the best of 7 final series. We got game 3 coming up for you right now. Alright guys, welcome back to game number 3 of the tournament final series, October 20th, new maps tournament on 1.02 plus. It's game 3. You should know the drill by now. We've got Bonus Root and Unleashed UA, both sides selecting Black Hand on this modification of Smalltown USA. It's Smashtown USA. Hell yeah, we're going to jump straight into this game. Because really, you've probably already watched the first 2 games, so you're going to want to know like what's going on. We don't need the intro again, so I'm going to skip that one there. We have Bonus Root playing as the cyan color here. Sticking with this color, of course. Again, it's probably because of this map they both decided to pick Black Hand. It's not, I mean, I think they've forgotten that there's actually no city in the middle of the map here, because essentially it wouldn't benefit Black Hand as much. But we have Unleashed UA over here now. And of course, going for the 2 spikes, pretty standard stuff here. There's really no reason to not go for those spikes on this map. But again, game 2, nice work from Unleashed to come back in that. I honestly didn't see him taking that game, but very good strategies and tactics used at the end of the game by Unleashed, and managed to crack that super hard defense by Bonus Root. Again, Bonus Root taking both of his spikes, captures number 1, same time around as Unleashed. The other one, oh, he's got his engineer just standing by. There you go, doesn't forget for too long, manages to score that spike as well. Unleashed UA already has both of his spikes. I'm a few seconds ahead of Bonus Root. Again, it's not really going to matter really that much. And again, Cabals versus Cabals. We're going to see who's going to win off in this engagement here. Who's going to fire first? Looks like Bonus through firing first, so he's going to be able to win this engagement pretty significantly as well. He only lost one member or two members of that squad, so that's going to be pretty good for him. Unleash is going to be unopposed on the left-hand side. Both sides taking their front structures. Same with Bonus through, just not even bothering a guy. He's actually force firing down this other structure just to give himself some better coverage. It's not even garrisonable, but he's going to focus it down just so he can shoot out these guys here. And there is a buggy out here by Bonus through. Again, in a tournament final series, Bonus through's been pretty much been doing this every game, sending out the buggy. You really can't not afford to scout in a tournament, regardless of what faction you're up against. Okay. You really, I mean, because it's a tournament, yeah, you're going to see some rushing in tournaments. It's definitely a popular strategy, especially in the final series. Someone's probably going to rush in one of those games, just to see if they can get a jump on their opponent. But Unleashed UA, 4 Harvesters, 2 Refs, he's got nothing else going for him at the moment. And Bonus through actually built a Scorpion tank. I'm not sure if he just got scared or what, but Unleashed UA didn't even scout him at all. Bonus you can see almost the entire map. Yeah, Unleashed didn't even bother to scout. He's got no vision and doesn't know what's going on. That was risky by Unleashed. He took a significant risk not putting anything down there. But he's got 4 Harvesters out, probably going for the 5th. But he's got a pretty fast operations center. Let's see what he's going to do with that. We're going to see a flame tank first. No, we're going to see another Harvester. He's got another building queued as well. Maybe going for a second War Factory. Double War Factory Scorp could be the way to go. But not Unleashed. Bonus has already got double War Factory, but he doesn't have an operations center. And we're going to have to see, is Dozer Blades going to be upgraded? No, Flame Tanks are coming out. Flame Tanks are coming out. He's got 2 War Factories. Looks like just one. He's not going for the Dozer Blade upgrade. He's going to be behind a little bit because he went for the operations center and the Flame Tanks first. He's going to realize he's up against double Scorp, or he could probably assume there's another War Factory at this point in time, especially if this guy hasn't expanded. Bonus has the Operations Center down, but no Dozer Blade upgrade coming, so he did his build slightly different, went for the double War Factory first, then got the Operations Center, whereas Unleashed got the Operations Center first, and then going for, I mean, obviously he wanted to build a Flame Tank first. Going for Dozer Blades now, it's going to be a little bit behind what Bonus has here, but if Bonus attacks, he's going to be sitting pretty, oh no, this Flame Tank, that was what Unleashed was hoping to get an advantage of by building the Operations Center first to get the Flame Tank in there. Unfortunately, gets completely squared away there. I'm not sure if he's got a second one on the map somewhere. I don't think he does. And he's going for an expansion in that direction too. He's going to push out with this Scorpion Tank. Dozer Blades is almost halfway done, but Bonus is a little bit more. And did he sell his MCV? He has sold his MCV. He's almost all in here, and the Scorpion Tank is going to engage in the middle of the map, and it looks like a Bonus has a little bit more better concave here, and he's got more units, and he's decoy arming. Oh no, Unleashed, get out of there. Get out of there. Reverse move out. He's trying to focus down, but Bonus has got the surround on, and all these Scorpion Tanks I think are going to be destroyed. He's just got too many numbers, and oh look, Unleashed gets a nice retreat there, actually getting through a nice gap, and he should be able to pull back now. He should be able to get away from there. Yeah, he's definitely going to get away. Dozer Blades is done for Bonus. He sells off the operations center. Got an engineer and a flame unit in there as well. I think Unleash is not going to suspect this either. Sells off his own operations center, but he still has his MCV, which is an advantage here. But of course, he's going to be defending this out. He needs a good angle of attack, and no, just losing Swarming Tanks up the front like that is not good at all. Bring up the health bars briefly, but yeah, Unleash not doing these engagements too well. Losing tanks from the front of the units here. And he's going to get hit with that Reckoner pretty quickly. Let's see if Bonus goes for the spike capture or he goes for a building capture. But he's under all sorts of pressure here. It is moving around the side of the map here. Probably going to go. No, he drops out the engineer, and he's going to score. He's going to score that refinery with the harvester inside. That's going to be a big win for him. But Unleash actually does a pretty good job. I'm surprised. He actually managed to defend that out pretty well. And of course, selling off the War Factory, or forcing the sell because there's a Reckoner here. But Unleash UA is down to 1. He's down to 1 refinery and trying to flame down this other power plant. If he gets it, that'll be a pretty big win for him. And he throws the hallucinogenic grenades at Unleashed units, so that's not going to be too good. But this harvester is out and about, not going to get picked up. Unleashed, surprised he actually managed to hold that with this amount of Scorpion tanks. He's going to be pleased about that. Does he have another ref? I think if this is a refinery, Bonus might be in trouble. Places the ref down, but Bonus, oh man, he's going for blue tip. He still has quite a lot of Scorpion tanks, and Unleash had a moment to capitalize, but now the concave is pretty sick for Bonus here. He's going to push Unleash back into this tight little spot, and the concave here is just way too good for Bonus. You can see there, he's just pushing up to this base. Unleash is going to try to come forward. I'm not sure if the Arbiter is there on purpose to try and draw fire, but there's way too many Scorpion tanks. He's got at least 20 Scorpion tanks here. and he's going to be able to surround and destroy Unleashed UA. And I think it's a little bit late to go for any other kind of transition. He really needed to win the Scorpion Tank battle in there, and Bonus actually managing to overcome that, of course, being powered by some of Unleashed's own Tiberium as well as the blue tip. And now his force multiplier is just crazy. There's really nothing here that he can do to defend. And we have bikes here from Bonus smashing out the last Harvester as well. We got a battle marker down here, a few Scorpion tanks from Unleashed moving through, but I think sending those off by themselves was a mistake. He needed everything he could. I mean, maybe he didn't realize it was all in. If he did, he probably would have sent them away. He's going to lose the last building here. These two Harvesters trying to make their getaway, but Unleashed has basically nothing remaining. He has no Harvesters, or his last Harvesters are about to go down. These units got cleaned up down there, and Bonus is going to come through for a nice victory with an all-in score with a Reckoner stealing the refinery and flaming down a war factory, forcing the sell. But you can see there, Bonus just using a pretty nice strategy, especially with that one Reckoner. That really made a big difference to the game there, because Unleashed might have been able to hold that a little bit better. Again, the positioning of the Scorpion tanks, Bonus had great positioning in almost all of those engagements there, and that really made the difference in that game. If we look at the units graph here, you can see where the engagements were, and you can see Unleashed is probably losing, actually it looked like he was losing the same amount in the first two battles, but then in this one here, again, Bonus lost hardly any Scorpion tanks in that battle, so that was not good at all there. So I think Unleashed, if the Flame tank had landed its mark, that would have made a huge impact, and if he hadn't lost to the Reckoner strat, again, that would have made a huge impact. So Bonus getting those two crucial points in the game there, especially with the positioning of the Scorpion tanks again from Bonus was impeccable. That was so good, and he's managed to score that one in just 7 minutes. So short game there, probably was expecting a short game on that map, especially without all the buildings in the way here. Structure's obviously pretty low for both sides. The resources pretty up and down there. But you can see Bonus getting some blue tip at the end, 50,000 to 44,000. So Bonus he just got more money. You know, he got more money in the game, and he sold his MCV in a bunch of buildings, so he's getting more money from that as well. So 1.63 kill depth ratio to 0.58 to Unleashed. So you can see there the Scorpion tanks just doing a lot better than what Unleashed had in that game. And Bonus is going to take game number 3, and he's going to lead the series 2-1 here. So it's going to be up to Unleashed to try to draw that one level again. We're going to be going into game 4 right now. Stay tuned for that one. It's coming right up.